really wonderful brunch yesterday with some of my best friends, and it was awesome. But anyway, I hope you had a nice time. Hopefully you did some travel and spent some time with family and friends. But today I want to tell you a little story about what I did a couple weeks ago. And that would be running a half marathon. If you can see my shirt. There you go. I like to call this post, Half Marathon, a love story. Because in love, there's always, there's always ups and downs. So sometimes I really take analogies and run with them. Running. Okay, focus. So basically, I just wanted to share the story. I put it on Facebook a little bit, but I signed up for this half marathon with a friend of mine who really wanted to quit smoking, and then she didn't run it. And I did. So I signed up for this on a whim, and I was like, yeah, haha, Brooklyn Half Marathon, that'll be neat. I've run 3 miles before in my entire life. I don't know what I'm doing. So I set out to train, and I didn't do a training regimen. I didn't do anything, which I don't recommend. Don't look at me as a pro in any way just because I completed this. But and I just went out and ran, and I would run. I like to tell people, do you have a schedule? I was no, I just run what I feel. And people are like, what? But I would just get out there, and I would, start running, and work would go through my mind and things going on. It was just became this excellent release for me, and just the physicality of it all. And then I started to realize more and more that this is something I could have never, ever, ever done before I was diagnosed with celiac. And right before I got diagnosed, I was walking down the street in New York and my foot broke, and that was not fun. And it was this whole thing, everything was crashing apart. I got a celiac diagnosis. I have a foot that's in a cast. It was in a cast for 6 months, mind you, in New York City, which was not fun. And it's everything was falling apart. And now I started to train for this, and I ran it, and it was just, I hit mile 8, and I had been running for an hour and 15 minutes. I looked down at my watch, and I was like, mile 8! And then I was like, I have 5 more miles left to run before I complete this. And I was I'm tired, I don't feel great, this would be a good place to stop. I've already done 8 miles. And then I was this is the moment. I was this is what I'm not running for myself anymore. I was I'm running for everyone who watches my blog, who believes in me, who helped me get this diagnosis, and all of those can't moments of my past, that all of the things I couldn't do that I really wanted to do was for the first time in my life, I can do it. And, if you've just been diagnosed and you feel you've had a lifetime of can't and a lot of disappointment and a lot of things you weren't able to do, I just want you to take this as inspiring as it was to me, to hit that mile 8 and say I'm running this for everybody who has had the tough road to diagnosis that I have, and, for everybody who's been told they couldn't, and because honestly you can. And I ran the whole 13.1 miles. I did it in 2 hours and 5 minutes, which I was hopefully I'll hit it under 3. I'm I just want to come in at 3. That's the goal. And 2 hours and 5 minutes was more than I could have ever hoped for. There were no medals, which was really disappointing. So now I need to run another half marathon to get a medal, but that's a whole nother story. So am I addicted to this? No. It's not something I want to do every day. Will I do more? Of course I will, because it was so inspiring to be this is something I can do. And I really encourage you to challenge yourself in anything, grow a garden. Do something I don't really know what garden, but do something you feel you can't do. And it just really inspired me in a lot of ways, just, in work and everything. So I hope this story was inspiring today. I've been gluten-free for 2 years and almost 2 weeks. So it's pretty incredible. I'm feeling awesome. I will definitely be running some more, and yeah. Use this as an inspiring tool for yourself. So I hope everyone's doing well out there. And as always, it's from Having Not to Having Gluten-Free Dining. Thanks for watching.